As for climate change science, researchers say their worst fears have been realised. They've released the most comprehensive report card yet on how carbon dioxide is affecting some of Australia's most fragile marine environments. The 2-year study shows coral on the Great Barrier Reef may soon struggle to rebuild. And in the Southern Ocean, whole ecosystems are at stake. More from Environment reporter Sarah Clark.
It took a month-long expedition and 2 years assessing levels of carbon dioxide in the waters of the Great Barrier Reef. And scientists can now confirm that as the oceans absorb more atmospheric CO2, there's a downside for marine ecosystems.
A lot of the waters on the reef are already in what are considered marginal growing conditions for healthy coral reefs. That means that they probably are becoming stressed.
The greatest impact has been identified on the southern end of the Great Barrier Reef and inshore. And the concern is that when the corals become stressed under the more acidic conditions, they may struggle to rebuild fast enough.
So the reef in 50 years' time, for example, may not look anything like we see at present. Less corals, more other organisms like algae.
Further south, in the cooler waters of the Southern Ocean, scientists say the impact is also substantial.
Tiny marine shell-making organisms are actually getting lighter in current waters. Pre-industrial shells are 30 to 35% heavier, and that's because there's not enough carbonate ion available.
And it's the species at the bottom of the food chain that are most vulnerable, including the tiny marine snails called pteropods. If they go, so too does the food for whales, seals, commercial fish and birds.
And we're not talking about insignificant items in the ocean, we're talking about the cornerstone of whole ecosystems.
While the most rapid response is being witnessed in the Southern Ocean, scientists say this could be an indication of what's in store for tropical waters elsewhere. Sarah Clark, ABC News.